Sky go crazy, my life amazing. So yeah, sky go crazy, my life amazing. Yeah, sky go crazy, my life amazing. Still fuck the world, I'm on a spaceship, we going places. When I die, I'ma be in the Matrix. My dream is weightless. Told me fuck it till I came in. I guess I caved in. Tell me quit, you fucking basic bitch. So I should shit on competition. I'm confident you tweaking drugs or incompetence.
What is going on, guys? My name is Jack, J-So. It doesn't matter what you call me. And today's just a good old little vlog type day. I wanted to get content out. Originally, the plan was for the E46 was to get the car running or potentially do something to get the car running. We ordered a MAF sensor because that's what we believed was wrong, but we got sent the wrong one. We were sent a 2000 to 2003 model, and we're obviously a facelift 2006. So sadly, we weren't able to do anything to the E46 today, but tons of stuff to do in the Miata. All right, I want to do a boost leak test. I want to fix a little coolant leak that's been pissing me off for way too long. Potentially bleed the brakes so it stops a little bit better. And then I also want to tighten up the e-brake cable. I know it's kind of controversial, but I want to do that as well, just for the fact that I am potentially going to drift this thing later in the summer. I'm not going to go crazy with it all summer long, trying to freaking lock up the wheels. That's not the plan. But, I just want to get it prepared as best as I can now so then I can save myself time in the future. Of course, my luck with this fucking thing is that it's still on a super shitty, overly rich base tune that I have to let it basically warm up for like 10-15 minutes just to fucking move the thing. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to push this piece of shit and we'll get this thing on jack stands. And actually my buddy JJ, who we all came with me to get this thing, he's coming soon too, and we're gonna do some stuff to the Miata. Holy shit, it's bright out. It's so hot. These birds, man, I swear to God, like, shut up. I'm trying to make a video. All right, let's push this thing. Alright, Miata's over here, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to break all the wheels loose, just in case, I do all my other things that I want to do today. And then we'll jack her up and get her going. So I'm gonna need my buddy JJ to get here to do the boost leak test. But basically what I'm gonna do before he gets here is torque down every single clamp I have on all the intercooler piping. Maybe relocate them slightly different orientation. Potentially just to get rid of any sort of boost leak possible, and then tighten them down as hard as you can, because you'd be surprised how much those little just like slight openings or not being tight enough will cause a boost leak. And you might not even notice it when you're driving, which is kind of crazy to think about. And then once we get that covered, then we'll go into fixing that little coolant leak. I have no clue how messy I look right now, but I'm also just starting the day off pretty shitty with this thing. I was torquing one of the clamps down and I snapped the fucking head off, so that's cool. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure I have a lot of extras, but it's just not what I need at all. This thing already gives me enough problems. And, you know, it was pulling hard beforehand. It didn't seem like there was some crazy delay, and I actually tightened it before the last dyno date that got moved, and it felt like it was even more responsive. So I don't even know why I was playing with it. So hopefully I don't fuck it up too much. Let's get that other clamp on now. Alright, so that was so annoying, but thankfully I had an extra. So I tightened that clamp down. It looks good. We'll see how it goes. You know, this whole setup is very janky, very DIY, so everything's not perfect, and I guarantee there'll be a teeny tiny boost leak. But honestly, I just want this thing to be driving to its best ability on its current setup, and if there's a slight leak, you know, I'm gonna fucking send it. It rips anyway, so I'm gonna enjoy it for what it is. You know, this started as a budget build, and eventually I think it's going to be something way more, but right now, you know, I just want to enjoy it for what it is, so whatever, right? Alright, so now I'm just gonna wait for my buddy JJ to get here, and then we can start doing the boost leak test just to see what I'm dealing with. I really don't want to torque them down as much anymore. You know, I tighten them pretty freaking hard. So we'll see with that, and then after we deal with that, I will work on the small little coolant leak, potentially do spark plugs too, because, you know, I might want to get some fresh plugs for the dyno day next week, and then we'll get to bleeding the brakes and e-brake. A lot going on today. Just want to, you know, do a little vlog style video, you know, have a good time. Alright, so my boy JJ's here now, so finally we can get going. It's dusk. I actually made a trip to AutoZone to get more coolant, to get a drain plug, to get a bunch of things to you know, help out this Miata here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to undo this from my catch can, and then I'm going to undo the filter, the good old air intake here, and then do something super janky. Car Passion channel said you can literally do this, so I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to take duct tape and try to seal off the compressor housing as best as I can, and then I'm also going to seal off the blow-off valve, and then I'm literally going to go get another set of vacuum line, and I'm just going to literally blow into it, and if I hear any sort of hissing, JJ is going to go below and, you know, kind of direct me where this potential boost leak will be, and see if we can sort of get rid of it. We'll see how it goes. This thing was actually red at one point. Where's the phone down? Just the shaft one got so bad. She wasn't more efficient. Well, here goes nothing. That sounds like a fat leak. Where's it coming from?
Hold on, it's coming closer to you. Holy shit, that's coming from closer to you. Go again.
Is it coming? Where is it coming from, dude?
Go again. It's somewhere on this side, though.
On the right side?
Yeah, like on the side close to you, yeah. Because there's nothing from on my side.
Shit. Such shitty news. Honestly, this day couldn't have gone any worse for the turbo Miata. First, I see that there's some chips in my turbine, in the turbine housing, from the spinning wheel, whatever. I'm debating what I should do with that, which sucks. And then, you know, I did the boost leak test, you know, the good old bootleg boost leak test, and sadly there's a significant amount of air, you know, and at first we're like, where is this located? I tightened a couple places, and it looks like my intercooler is honestly leaking, because it just sounds like it's just pissing out air. So I think that's honestly what I'm gonna have to do now. Is my dyno day is next Saturday, thankfully, and I'm honestly happy that we found this and I didn't go in the dyno and get super shitty numbers, or it was honestly a shitty setup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to honestly just grab a new intercooler, hopefully get here before Saturday of next week, and honestly potentially might get a new turbo also, which would be really shitty, but I want to get the best results possible, so we'll see, I guess. But that's gonna be it for the video. Super disappointing. The title of this video is probably just gonna be big failure or something like that. I don't know, but I want to get content for you guys, so that's what I'm doing. Sucks that you have to get depressed, Jack, but that's how it's going tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe, because a lot's coming to this Miata now, like a lot, in the next week or so. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Fuck me. I didn't want to leave the video off on such a depressing note, so it's the next morning, and a lot happened last night. So what happened is that the intercooler had a massive crack or some sort of massive leak that I clearly was just driving with for such a long time. Actually might potentially be the reason why it was running so damn rich, was because of how much of the boost wasn't even getting to the car. It was producing it, but it wasn't actually going into the car. So this thing's gonna be fast as hell now. Can't believe this. But last night what happened is with that happening, I messaged a guy on Facebook Marketplace saying I will come with cash right now for an intercooler that he had. It looked like it potentially worked, so I'm like, all right, let's send it. All right, so then it was 8 o'clock then. It was an hour and 40-minute drive. I got there at 10 p.m., picked the thing up, came back. It was around midnight, and I wanted to see what it was gonna do for fitment and stuff, and how it was a little bit bigger. So what I ended up doing is honestly just till 2 a.m. putting it straight in. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. Check this out. So it's still used, but so much better. So that's what this looks like. Solid amount of fins, you know, looks really, you know, an actual nice intercooler. And then I'm gonna show you how shitty my old one was. Check this out. That overspray from my paint job, absolutely wrecked. Look at these fins. Look at this. Absolutely terrible. So clearly this was for the better, and I am so happy I came through, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it. And then on top of that, last night, you know, I found that there was, you know, the turbine of the turbo, you know, there was a little bit of marks of around the inside the turbine, and also like little chips was chipped off of the turbine housing. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting a new intercooler. Let's get a new turbo for dyno day 2. So, you know, it is an eBay turbo, so that's the great thing, is I just dropped another $120, that's it. And I'm gonna have a brand new, ready to go turbo. I'm gonna freaking do it all this week. The turbo's supposed to come in around Wednesday, and I'm gonna get it all installed. So thank you guys so much for watching. You know, make sure to like the video, and of course subscribe. Lots coming.